Monday, October the 26th, 2020. What would you guys say? About 10:30 in the morning. 10:30 in the morning. And we're in Savannah. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. We are doing something that I've never done before. Lowe's done this, a trolley tour of downtown Savannah.
Okay, folks, they gave me the go-ahead to go. Take a look at this beautiful iron fence right up here. This is called the Presidents and Poets fence. See some of the different presidents and poets there. Look at the integral design on there, and the craftsmanship is just amazing on this, I think. You think I could find those on Amazon? I don't think so. Florida was full of the Spaniards at that time. King George wanted to put Savannah and Georgia as a buffer between the Carolinas and the Spaniards.
The iconic figure Rosie the Riveter was not about one woman. Oh no, it was about millions. After the U.S. had entered World War II, women were called upon to work in the American workforce, filling positions left vacant by men fighting overseas. Now we rose to the challenge.
I was born rather sickly, as my parents predict, and spent a lot of my isolated away from the other children, but that forged my imagination in a keen weapon battery for them. While my own contemporaries busied themselves running over hill and dale collecting scrapes and bruises, I began to write adventure tales, poetry, and a friend to bring us all from the confines of a sick bed. Now my father, well, he was a lighthouse engineer, and he sincerely wished for me to follow in his footsteps. While I did love the sea,
He shot his lover in that house 4 times in the back. His lover was Billy Hanson. He was tried 4 times. On the 4th time, he was finally convicted, but he had a heart attack and died before he ever went to prison. Sandra Bullock, I've seen you in there as well. She filmed a movie on the South Side with Ben Affleck.
You want to go there?
Called The Forces of Nature.
Did the ghost tour, or like the zombie hunting one. Our tour guide took us to that Mercer house, the one that had the electricity first. And he said that the guy who was the power plant manager, who was very eccentric, and he hired a watchman at night who would pace the roof back and forth all night to make sure that nobody broke in, because he was well known for lots of really expensive art. And so he always had a guard, and every morning the guard would have breakfast with them. But one morning he never came down. They figured, oh, he's probably just relaxing, taking his time. So they had breakfast, they cleaned it up, never came down. They went up there, checked on him. He was face down in a pool of his own blood. He had been shot in the back of the head at basically a point-blank range, but nobody heard anything. None of the neighbors, nothing. So it was very strange.
We stopped at stop number 6 on the trolley tour and walked over to the Fox and Fig. So, gonna get something to eat. Lowe's says she chose this spot because it's more of a, what would you say?
Healthy
Flexitarian, vegetarian, kind of Whole Foods place. So, thank you for that. And I'm hungry. Let's see what they got in here. Oh boy, that smells good too. Oh, just smell that.
It's really pretty.
Wish I could record the smell too. Butterfly.
But the body looks like a
Oh, you're right. It has a tail on it. A little butterfly with a tail. I've never seen that before. So Liz got the Beyond Burger with mac and cheese. It's not real cheese though. It's like cashew cheese, I think.
Cashew cheese.
It'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then the croissant and gravy, how's that?
delicious.
Really good?
Yeah, it's really good breakfast.
I got the proper breakfast, which is a lot of fingerlings and hollandaise sauce, chives, Brussels, I was about to say Brussels.
Asparagus.
Asparagus. And this green is the kale. So it's very Portlandia, but I mean at the same time I love Portlandia food. it's my thing. I love it. There we go. Let's go with that. Oh wow. Somehow it's very savory, even though there's no meat at all. Something about how they did the spices and the oil and the hollandaise sauce. Excellent. I'm gonna try a slice of the Beyond Burger. This is my first time having Beyond Burger.
I had a few bites.
What was the other kind you said? It was Beyond Burger.
Impossible.
Impossible Burger. Is that one more bean based?
No, it's also soybean curd.
I mean, this is kind of a soybean curd, but something else too. Right. My favorite meat substitute burger that I've had so far is a Baka Burger. It's a black bean based Baka Burger. Let's see if this is anything like that. It's close. It's close. But I'm still gonna say I like the bean burgers a little bit more.
You like the Boca?
Yeah.
Oh, black bean is different though.
The best veggie burger I ever had was from Raglan Road over there in downtown Disney.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it was white bean based, if I remember right. Like
No,
navy
I think
bean
it was
based.
Impossible.
Was it?
I think that one's an impossible.
Maybe I just like the Impossible burgers better.
Impossible's really good.
Now, next we have to price this house in the street, the house in the street.
Ah, Pirate House. Let's go on in, see what it is, see what we can find. Me mateys, be a good buccaneer and wear ye face masks, face coverings, or else. Oh, how do you like this hook right here? It looks like a clothes hanger, but bigger.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
How many to go?
Trying to get a picture of her
Okay, go.
in mid-swing next to the waving girl. Yeah. It might be easier to just take a little video and then take like a screenshot of a still out of the video.
I got a good one.
Okay. Yeah, so we're close to the Riverwalk now. In the middle of Savannah's Riverwalk now. Yeah, I want to show them the echo chamber.
You try to record it.
Well, you can't record it. I've tried to
sure
do that.
can.
I just wanted to see their reaction to it whenever it happened. I wanted to show them the echo chamber. I still don't know if this is actually part of any kind of tourist guide, but it's definitely part of the local lure. Okay, so here's the thing that you do. You stand right there, your feet on the sides like this.
Okay.
All right, and then I want you to turn in any one of these directions facing this way and speak and tell me what happens.
Do I move my feet? Oh, whoa!
You're hearing it, aren't you?
Woo!
It bounces straight back at you.
How weird is that?
Yeah, you're hearing yourself.
Hello. Oh, weird. Go
Here,
ahead.
you try it, Liz.
Hello? No, I don't.
Louder.
Hello?
Move forward just a little bit. Okay, and face that direction. Try it.
Cacao.
Still not getting
Take your
it?
mask off.
Just
Talk
keep
like your
turning
normal
in a
self.
circle.
She's normally so loud.
Yeah, all you gotta do is keep turning in a circle.
Oh, just keep turning in a circle. Oh, now I hear it.
Oh, you're getting it now.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta talk to the plate.
Yeah.
Off to the plate.
Actually, it don't bounce off these walls.
No, it doesn't. It's something about there being a big
This is a hollow
chamber,
spot.
a
Yes.
chamber
That's why
spot,
it's like
a hollow chamber down in the
Yep.
bottom.
it used to
down
be
here.
a tunnel, actually.
Was it a tunnel? Oh, wow.
You heard about the pirates, right?
Yeah.
How they used to kidnap people? This is one of the...
Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm hearing it.
yes.
I'm hoping that the video is going to pick up a little bit of this, but yeah.
I've seen people try to record it so much,
Wow.
they never could.
But you got this part though. You can hear it.
That's wild. Yeah, I got both.
It slaps back at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is really crazy.
That's awesome.
Wow. Okay, so now you guys have experienced the Savannah echo chamber.
Can't make
Because I ain't did it in so long.
Thank you.
So Lo is getting one of the palm reed grasshopper
Palm leaves.
and a flower,
Rose. Made out of palm leaves.
a rose. I actually have one of these, and somewhere in my stuff it's stuffed in there, but it actually holds its shape really well and it dries out.
Yep, it dries out just like that.
They're really cool.
Yeah, that's the way it looks after about a year. This is the candy place I was telling you guys about. This is the middle of the best part, I think of it as the best part of Savannah's Riverwalk. And a lot of people just keep their eyes down here, but if you take a look up, those are like apartments and stuff up there. I always kind of wondered how much it would cost to get an apartment out there. It's probably going to be like $2,000 or $3,000 a month, if probably more than that.
Should we grab this trolley or should we keep going?
I'm going to say, I kind of wanted to show you guys something further down that way.
Okay, yeah.
If we got time, do we?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah. Let me just say too that this is the perfect day to be out here.
Oh, yeah.
It's overcast, it's cool. This is like, these are one of the days where you're just walking around and you think to yourself, do I even deserve to have a day this good? It's like you kind of feel like there's going to be something terrible happen to you later just to kind of make up for how good the day is today.
Things are going right. Something's bound to go wrong.
We're at my old stomping grounds. This is the stage in the middle of Savannah's Riverwalk. Right here by this tree. Right here. I wheel in here, set up my chairs, and start drawing right here. This is my leaning post right here. So I was one of the homeless guys out here. And this stage right here, there was one time, there was a church group that came in. And they were playing music out here, and then it was getting later and later. And eventually they had their youth group come up and their worship singers and everything come up and do a performance. And then as it got a little later, sun's going down, they had the Spanish ministry come up and start playing music out here. And you know how Spanish music is that lively, kind of makes you want to dance music?
Oh, yeah.
And this couple comes down here, and they can't understand what the lyrics are, because it's in Spanish. All they know is there's some dance music playing. And so they get up, and they start actually like hip shaking, dancing, like a sensual dancing out here. Because they were a little sauced and didn't realize what was going on. And they didn't realize that there was a guy in a suit with a Bible in his hand going, "Bless them, Lord, touch them, Lord," right behind them.
Wow.
Yeah, and eventually the minister grabs the guy by the shoulders and kind of leans in and whispers in his ear, and you could see this realization hit his eyes, like, oh, this is a bit of a church service. Oh, I actually watched that happen right here while I was working from right here. Saw that happen out here on this stage. Now the ballaststone street, so the ballaststone comes from old ships that needed ballaststone, with like the sail ships, the ones with the mast. And they would come in, if they didn't have cargo, they had to have some weight in the bottom of the ship to keep it from tipping over with the wind. So they take the stones out and they made the streets out of them. So this is old 18th century ballaststone streets. And a lot of these cars you see going through here, you think they're going through here to get somewhere? They're not. There's ways to get around Savannah's Riverwalk so you don't have to drive in between all the people walking. This is something they call cruising. Okay, I'm not going to describe too much what cruising is, but that's what these cars are doing when they drive up and down Savannah's Riverwalk.
Coming up on the right, the Washington Guns. President George Washington came to Savannah in 1789. And while he was here, he presented these English field cannons to the Chatham Artillery. They were captured from the British at the Battle of Yorktown, which basically ended the Revolutionary War. We call those cannons George and Martha.
She do call this the Everford Book. Yeah, General Overton had this tree on his original plans for Savannah.
To worlds, I'm also known as Kusapakisa. My father was an English tradesman and my mother a native Creek woman of the Wing clan. Learning both languages and cultures helped me bring them together in a way that was unprecedented in most of American history. Truth be told, if it wasn't for me, the colony of Georgia may never have existed at all. When James Oglethorpe first made plans to come to Georgia in 1733, he had the idea to create a place where England's downtrodden could make a new and honest life for themselves. Unlike his contemporaries, however, he was determined to come to the New World not as a conqueror. Upon his arrival, one of his first stops was to the trading post my husband John Musgrove and I had established over at the mouth of the Savannah River.
Cleanliness is next to godliness, as they say. That's a crate I like to run my businesses by.
My name's Joey Santana. I'm from Chicago. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, Joey, what's a kid from the big city doing in a backwater town like this? One word, folks. Happened to. Oh, this is just, medicine. You understand, yeah? Delicious, refreshing medicine, all right? Where was I? Oh, yeah. Opportunity. You see, ever since a certain amendment was passed, people can't get the medicine no more. It's a terrible tragedy. Here in Chatham County, actually, people love the medicine so much that when this law was first passed, there were talks of secession. But obviously, we ain't gonna go through that whole mess again, am I right?
Fun, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, sir. All right, now, guys, I'm looking for something really nice for dinner.
Just got out of the Blicks over here in Savannah. There's only a few Blicks around. Got whatever they had in Prismacolor art sticks. The black you can't even order online. I think the peach has been discontinued. Had to buy the 24 pack, the 36 pack. Ended up spending over $200 in here. Hopefully it's going to pay off. And I really hope Prismacolor keeps making their art sticks. I know they might be a little disrupted right now, but please, I really hope they keep making their art sticks. What do you think, Lo?
I'm scared. I'm like, because it's always been a rumor, but this is the first time we really can't find what we need.
Yeah. So you've bought out binders?
Binders and Sandflax in Atlanta, and now we bought out Blick in Savannah.
I went to the Blick over in Roswell, Georgia. I bought that out. And now we've bought out the one in Savannah. What are we gonna do? Try using Neo color?
No.
That's
never. I want to go to watercolor. If they really do get rid of them, I'm gonna go to watercolor.
I might have to do that too. Now at the Motel 6, and I'm doing something I haven't done in a long time. I'm actually paying for a hotel room because it's 2 hours back to Fernandina. I actually brought a change of clothes because I thought they might have me go out to the beach and go swimming.
But show the sky.
Yeah.
That's the sky. That's not sun.
Yeah. So it's not beach weather right now. Anyway, if you like this one, hit the thumbs up like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to turn on notifications by hitting the bell, going over and selecting all. Dang it, I'm getting tired of saying this so many times.
We need a sign.
Something. Anyway, I will talk to you down in the comments and look forward to seeing you in the next one.